Hi everyone, and welcome to our final project presentation on Trackalytics. Trackalytics is a comprehensive inventory management solution built using Django. I'm Nikki Patel, the product owner, and I'm joined by my teammates Christian, Derica, Tierra, Blanca, and Naya. So over the next few minutes, we'll talk about our software's purpose, design, and implementation, and of course, a live demo of the system in action. So our goal with Trackalytics was to build a system that simplifies how organizations manage inventory, from real-time tracking and role-based permissions to reporting and reservation management. We wanted it to be practical, scalable, and user-friendly. I'll pass it on to the next presenter.
So the primary objective of Trackalytics are centered around solving the real-world inventory pain points for different type of users. For retail stores, our system ensures that shelves stay stocked and that product doesn't go unnoticed. In warehouse, we are enabled optimized stocking tracking through clear dashboards and batch history. E-commerce business benefit by avoiding overselling, which we handle through real-time updates and order tracking. And for customers, the end goal is to deliver consistency, making sure that the product they need is available when they need it. Our core goals with Trackalytics are to improve operational efficiency, reduce waste, and prevent stockouts, and enable smarter data-driven decisions using actionable insights for dashboards. Trackalytics is built with a wide range of users in mind. Business owners benefit from full visibility into operations, sales, trends, and alerts, enabling data-driven decisions. Inventory managers can quickly update item details, restock levels, and monitor serial or batch numbers. Customer service teams use the reservation module to manage booking and assisting customers directly. System administration manages user actions and permissions, keeping the system secure and structured. Lastly, developers can expand and integrate Trackalytics thanks to its modular backend and open design. These rules help make Trackalytics flexible enough for retail, warehouse, and e-commerce and service-oriented environments.
Derica. You're muted.
Okay, my bad. Okay. So general running environments. For our environment, we use web-based UI, accessible in Chrome, Firefox, Edge, responsive design for desktop and tablets. Then the database was SQLite, MySQL support, backend and framework, Django framework, Python, WebSockets for real-time updates and development, local via Docker, virtual env, GitHub code spaces deployable to AWS, Azure, or on-prem servers. Summary of software design. Modular architecture, backend built using Django's model view template structure, clean separation between data modules, business logic, and presentation layers, RESTful API, modular and scalable APIs during Django's views, and then allows future integration with mobile apps or external systems, real-time features, implementing WebSocket, error handling and validation, responsive and acceptable UI, role-based access control, customer user model in Django with email-based authentication, scalability, and extensibility.
Our implementation was structured over 4 sprints, following roughly agile principles. In the first sprint, we established our backend schema and built the first version of our dashboard. In sprint two, focused on user action logging and laying the foundation for role-based access control. This sprint also delivered our traceability reports. During sprint three, we finalized the role-based access control system, implemented real-time updates by using WebSockets, and presented a working demo to our sponsor. And then finally in sprint four, it was about refining our product, getting everything together from automated testing scripting, using the integrated Django framework and bug resolution to improve the UI flow and completing the logging features. Each phase brought us closer to more reliable and scalable product with it, and it turned out pretty well. So
Testing was a critical part of this project. We used the Django's test case framework to run over 30 automated tests across 3 major categories. So first, we perform unit testing on key features like authentication, checking sign-up, login, and correct credential handling. Then we moved into integration testing, especially for role-based access control. We simulated real admin actions like assigning roles via JSON and make sure permissions were enforced end-to-end. And finally, we ran full inventory interaction tests covering everything from creating to deleting products, all with permission specific access. And we tied it all together in a custom bash script that runs everything and logs the results to test_logs.txt for future debugging. And this kept our quality high even as complexity increased.
So our lessons learned from this project, the project wasn't just about building software, it was about learning how to work as a team. We grew a lot in team collaboration, especially when we had to coordinate across time zones or illnesses during crunch time. We also improved our time management, learning to break tasks down and adjust sprint goals when needed. Early challenges in database design taught us how critical a stable schema is for everything else. On the front end, we had to rethink UI design through the eyes of a non-technical user, or well, our sponsor helped guide us through this. And finally, feature product priority. Oh my gosh, I can't even do that right now. Feature priority became key. Working with the real world stakeholder taught us how to focus on impact, not just scope.
run through with this real quick. You can read the README file, but I don't have a lot of time to get this in, so we're just going to run through it. The way to do this really is we have two scripts here that run the files for us. And I'm just going to run tests to show you. I don't know if this is going to pass all the tests, but we're going to try it. It's going to run all of my tests in my py file here for our py file for tests, just to show it works. Oh no, wait. Oh, I know why. Hmm. Oh well. Let's go on to the other part. Let us start a new terminal. Let's actually just show it. We'll run through, do a demo, and we'll be good to go. So, and it's going to run all of our stuff, and it should allow me to access it at the end of this. See our tables, everything's here. There we are.